This growing video is brought to you by Urban Cultivator, makers of the most advanced indoor growing appliances for commercial or residential use. Be a part of the 0 Mile Diet and start growing your own today with Urban Cultivator. Today we're going to go to Savory Town and plant one of the classic herbs in the Urban Cultivator. That classic herb is savory. The leaves of savory have a peppery flavor to them with a minty thyme undertone. And trust me, if you've never tried them in lentil soup, you have to give it a shot. Let's get started. So I have a tray here of pre-moistened soil that's about half full and 1 tablespoon of savory seed. Now savory seeds are really tiny, so be careful when you're spreading them out. You want to get them as even as you can. It's like I'm in a mariachi band. Perfect. Now grab some pre-sifted soil, and you only want to put on about 1/8 of an inch here. The reason is you want to insulate your seeds and keep them nice and warm, but you don't want to give them too much to struggle against when they're popping through the soil. Perfect. Now, if there's any lumps or bumps, just nice and gently smooth them out. You don't want to pat it down too hard. As even as you can. Now take the humidity dome and make sure the 2 vents on top are closed. That's important. Firmly put it on top of the tray. And for savory, I like to keep the dome on for about 3 or 4 days, or until you see this herb come sprouting through the soil. Let's put it in the Urban Cultivator. If you haven't already, check out our growing overview video for detailed information on soil preparation, watering, lighting, and more.
Let's go into the watering menu and set your watering schedule for once every 4 days. Now you simply have to start the growing process by giving the flat an initial water, by selecting Water Now on your Urban Cultivator Commercial or Manual Water on your Urban Cultivator Residential.
Here's a fun fact about savory. Have you ever heard of the term sweet or savory? Well, the savory part comes from the herb because of its distinct flavor in hearty food. Because savory is so fine, it tends to droop and fall over a little bit. If you see this happen, just simply take that fallen piece out and the rest of the tray will continue to flourish. You can start savoring your savory after about 2 weeks or so. With savory, you have a couple of options. You can either start thinning it out and using it as early as you can because those little greens really pack a punch, or you can trim the tops off and savory will grow back nice, full, and lush for you. It fully matures at about 4 to 6 weeks, and you can enjoy it as long as 3 months.
Savory is packed full of nutrition and works wonderfully with any savory dish, such as beefs or lamb.
So I hope you had fun growing with us today at Urban Cultivator. And remember, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call us toll-free anytime. Thanks for being part of the 0 Mile Diet.